This is part 2 of how to set up your Air TV 2, specifically integrated for Sling. You'll see your 3 indicators are now blinking because you're plugged up. It's plugged in. And on the back I have the USB 3.0 device, which is this right here, WD Western Digital hard drive, and the Ethernet cable for a quicker connection, because you want to have the best connection, and when you have a lot of other wireless devices, that can interfere with your reception. So you really want to have the best possible signal, so I've connected it directly to the router. And the next thing is your power adapter and antenna, which I showed you in my previous video. I have an antenna splitter. One part, the right side's plugged to the TV, the left side is plugged to this, using the antenna that's on the roof. So let's get started with the continued setup of the Air TV 2. Now I have the Ethernet cable connected to the back of the router, which is what you're going to want to do. Plug the Ethernet cable to the back of the router, and you'll see a steady Wi-Fi light indicating you have internet connection. And you'll see it's all right here, the hard drive, and there's the hard drive at the top, Ethernet network connection cable right there, power adapter or power cable, and then your antenna input. Next, get your phone or tablet and open the Sling TV app. Once you have your Air TV 2 set up, open the app and go to... Now, once you've opened your Sling TV app, go to Settings and go to Over-the-Air Channels. And set up Air TV. And it will ask you, which device are you setting up today? Air TV 2. Air TV Anywhere or the original Air TV. I'm setting up the Air TV 2, so select that one. Say Next. Which antenna are you using? Indoor antenna or outdoor antenna? I'm using an outdoor antenna. Select Next. Let's name your device. And I'm going to name it My Air TV. Select Next. Next. And it asks for your zip code. Is this it? Say yes. It found my zip code immediately. Let's find a place for these things. That your Air TV and antenna don't need to be placed next to your TV. Point your antenna toward your nearest broadcast tower. Actually, in this case, I did have to plug it up near the TV because I'm using a splitter that plugs to the antenna that went to the TV. I unplugged that, had to plug it to the splitter, the antenna on the roof, and then, because I didn't want to do a bunch of different setup, I didn't want to have to go through the process of putting another antenna up, so I used the one I had, used a splitter, and used that splitter and plugged it to the Air TV 2, and then the stronger cable from the other side of the splitter I plugged directly up to the TV. So yes, in this case, if you're anything like me, I did have to do it that way. So right now it's finding the broadcast tower using a signal map. These are our closest broadcast towers right here. Alright, after you found the best place for your signal, it says let's connect your antenna. It says, how would you like to connect your Air TV to the internet? I connected it wired this way because I didn't want it to interfere with my other devices. And it says connect an Ethernet cable. I already did that. Say Next. Now let's power up. It's solid green. You want to make sure that it's solid green. Select Next. Now let's connect your Air TV. Congratulations, your Air TV has successfully joined our network. It's still blinking, so I don't know if that means Good or bad, I have no idea, but it says it's connected, so I'm sure it worked. It says before you go, make sure your devices will be streaming, that are streaming will be connected to the network. Same network, yes, they are. Next. Checking for the required Air TV software. It should just take a moment. Please refrain from other actions. We're about to scan for channels. It says make sure your antenna is in the best spot. It's in the same spot, so it should be okay. Your Air TV and antenna don't need to be placed next to your TV. Point the antenna towards your nearest broadcast tower. Now, ours is the same spot it was. We're only missing 5 channels out of all of what we usually get. So, because they come in and out every once in a while. So, let me check really quickly. Okay, MeTV is working. So actually, MeTV is working better now that I plugged the splitter up. So that's shocking. So now that we're getting all the channels that I can get, I want to go ahead and do the scan right now. So let's do the scan. Say start scan. Then it will begin your channel scan. 11 channels found so far. $21 channels found. 26 channels found. 37 channels. 43 channels. Alright, here's what we're getting on Sling right now. Let's see. Channel 2, 4, 5, Fox 17, and the 5s, the 8s. Okay, Fox 17 was on there. The 28s. Dabble, the CW. What we're missing right now is the only thing I see that's missing is, let's see, there's 5 plus, all of these channels, local channels. The only thing that I see that could be missing are the 5 channels that are MeTV and the classic TV channels. Let me try again. Alright, what I'll do is, apparently we also get 39.2, 3, and 39.4. We didn't have those before. But what I'll do is I'll perform a scan when I do get MeTV, when I see it coming in. Like, it's trying to come in right now, so maybe I'll try a rescan. Well, nope, it's starting to mess up. But all in all, you get most channels, which I'm proud of. Seems great so far. I'll find out here in a moment. I'm going to have to wait until those 5 channels come in, or at least get a better reception before I do a rescan. So I'm just going to go next and keep what I have available right now. Whenever I get the MeTV and all of the others, I'll then rescan. But for now, it's sorting the data. It says, congratulations, Air TV has been successfully set up and registered with your Sling account. It says get started with your Sling account, compatible devices, and start watching your local channels. Now let's try this out. And then it tells you you've connected a new portable hard drive. It says devices larger than 2 terabytes will only be able to store up to 2 terabytes of over-the-air recordings. Alright, so here are the channels. You have to scroll all the way back to the top for some reason for your local channels, but here are the local channels. I don't see all of them. I know there were like 37. Where'd they all go? Okay, it moved some of them down here. I'm not sure why it did that. It moved some to the top and some to the bottom, and you have to do some searching. Like if you're wanting to watch, here is News Channel 5 Plus.
Tax, the temperate weather. I mean, today it doesn't feel so temperate,
No,
but in general, temperate weather. Very business-friendly climate, comparatively.
Here's Laugh. These are our local channels, by the way.
You guessed it. Electrical shock.
Fufu wears a special collar. But attached to him,
Not bad.
This
is Antenna TV. There's Ion.
Mild correctional shock.
There's Dabble. And it takes about 3 to 4 seconds.
Wait to step them over the threshold of our 3 fantastic houses. I'll hold back on revealing the price until they've estimated it themselves. And our last property offering will be our mystery house.
And you can go through and see the different channels right there on the side. And you can tell by the name of it exactly what the channel is. But it integrates it with your local over-the-air TV. I would have gone higher with the higher one, but I mean it costed more, and that's really what turned me away from it, was the cost. So I would have gone with the higher quality or the higher one, but this one seems to do okay. It does the job for me. You'll see you get all of your Sling networks right there, but it also integrates the local over-the-air TV channels in with it. Like, you'll have to go all the way to the front, that's the one thing I don't like, to get your main networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, and then NPT, PBS Kids, Fox, CW. Those are the main channels. Here's ABC, or Channel 2 in our area.
So most 2021 GMC Acadia models.
Picture quality seems fine.
GMC owners get an additional $250 purchase allowance.
Hey, Kenny, I want to talk to you about what's on screen.
Okay, cool.
All right, we got you here in
There's
Phoenix.
Channel 4.
We have you over here in Philly.
There's
All right.
CBS.
With the enhanced bods.
Whoa. What's this?
This is the enhanced bods segment.
There's Channel 8.
It's enhanced odds.
Nah, it's bods.
Odds. Look, it's a segment where you tell new
And there's
FanDuel
Fox.
customers about enhanced odds.
And there's the CW. So, you can see, that is your live over-the-air TV on Sling TV.
That sounds like something I would do.
Closer.
Sound quality seems great, and so far I would recommend. Now, the only thing I don't like is you have to scroll, like I stated, when you go through the channels or your guide. You can look at channels like this or guide, but they'll probably change that once they update all of the apps like they have on the Fire Stick. I don't like the new Sling app on the Fire Stick, but, you know, have to deal with what you have, I guess. But I wish they had the option of switching back and forth between the old app and the new one, but they don't. Here's your local channels integrated in with your cable channels or Sling TV package channels. And see, every once in a while, TV comes in on our TV, but it usually cuts out to no signal. That's why I just went ahead and said continue. I guess you can rescan later. But you see all of the channels in your channel lineup right there, including the 43 channels that we get over the air. Some people get 100 channels, but that's if you're like right there amongst the signal. So you're only going to get, keep in mind, you're only going to get what you can receive on your TV antenna. Whatever you receive on the antenna on the roof or wherever you put it, that's all you're going to get. But that's it right there. Thank you for watching, and there's the device right there. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Peace. Signing out from Tech Talk.